People don't think the world be like it is, but it do. Welcome back to Level 1 Gaming. I'm LJ.
I'm Justin.
This is take 2 of the second episode of this session. We're having a great time so far.
Very productive day.
Yeah, all that was missed in this mess up was I thank everybody that's been watching so far. I think most of the people are people that I know that I've sent it to, whether it's that or random people. Like, thank you all so much. It means a lot.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to my mom.
Did your mom actually watch it?
No, but she birthed me.
No, I haven't sent it to my mom or my grandparents or anybody. I'm like I was going to, and then I saw that in the third episode we mentioned Pornhub immediately.
Yeah, we need not. Yeah, actually.
So like,
I'm probably never going to show my mom.
Dude, fuck this dude for real.
Yeah,
okay, never mind.
Bastard.
That was easy.
Little dirty bastard.
Talk fast.
Face.
We gotta try to be faster. The last episode was
Too long.
Yeah, a little bit.
LJ's a dilly-dallier.
Yeah, well, dude, you've never played a game while trying to also be talkative. It's hard. It's not as easy as it looks, man. It's not like you're just on Xbox gamer chat with your friends.
Oh. I understand.
We got the blue snowball microphone.
Whoa. Okay. Edit out.
Dude, I feel like that's spin. I feel like that's kind of important. You gotta have shit that just doesn't land sometimes. Like,
we got the blue ball. It's like, whoa.
Oh, there's another fight. Look, I think this is the last level though. I think this is after this you go to the balloonist and head on to the next one. This one is difficult if I remember correctly.
Yeah, just don't mess up, please.
Nah, well, the fight level, like if I do it first try, it's a fucking like a
full bob. Okay.
Fuck me.
Please don't hit the water. Stop, please. Hit that shit.
Okay, we're good. This is probably not good enough for real though.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to my mom. LJ's terrible at this game.
Nah, I'm excited as shit. I've seen like fucking like everybody that watches it so far has also liked it, the majority of it, so that's nice. I'm sure a lot of those views are just me rewatching it because I want to see like what I've been doing,
Please hold on, LJ. Please make it happen.
I'm not gonna be able to. I have to get all the light posts still, and they're like really spread out. Yeah, it's not happening. I'm just gonna dive, and we can do it in one.
Thank you so much, YouTube, for being so patient with LJ.
I mean, dude, it's not the easiest thing on the planet.
Okay, this is a children's game.
Yeah, but like, shut the fuck up. Okay, like it's that easy. Oh, I think I might have figured out that it's faster to do the chest first. Like last time I played, like when I originally beat this game. But
didn't you already try to do the chest first?
No, I did the rings first last time.
You just did the rings first this time.
I know, but I'm still gonna do it the first way because I think that it's possible this way. I just fucked up really bad last time.
Yeah, twice. I remember. It was just now.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, no problem.
Nah, I'll get the hang of it. This should be a 2-level episode or like the boss fight. I don't know if this world even has a boss, but it'll be hopefully a better length like for the amount of content that we get through. Because 19 minutes it was still 2 levels. It wasn't the worst, but it's like 4 minutes longer than the other ones have been. So
I feel like the other one was the beginning of the game too, so it was probably definitely a lot easier.
Yeah, each level here is way more complicated than.
So you have to shine on the light posts? Oh, light them up. Okay.
And this should be good. The achievement in this level, I just remembered because I liked it. There's like 4 hidden. Fuck me.
Oh, I hate myself. Oh, it's over now.
Oh my god. Okay, we're good. This is the one. 6 minutes for the first episode, or for the first level, we'll be fine. It's only a 2-minute thing. We're good.
Oh, say can't.
Dude, you've done that 3 times since we started, right?
What?
You just went into song.
Oh.
And none of them are anywhere near similar to each other. So it's just like they're constantly rushing in your head, and you just have to say one every once in a while.
Oh yeah, I think I have some kind of disability, honestly.
Dude, I don't know. I've never fucking went and got tested, but if anybody in the world has ADHD, I have ADHD, for a fact.
Yeah.
But I don't.
I definitely have obsessive compulsive disorder.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking go and get diagnosed with ADHD and have to be on Adderall. Fuck that.
dude, my Adderall experience was not the best experience.
Yeah, I don't want to be.
Were you around in high school when I took that like mass amount of Adderall?
No, I was not.
That was a terrible experience.
I was completely unaware of that situation.
Dude,
I didn't do anything crazy like that in high school.
oh.
Like I barely smoked, barely drank in high school.
Yeah, that was.
Wasn't
not,
really a fan of either in high school.
Yeah, that was not me.
I didn't realize you liked that.
Yeah.
Well, I know you've accidentally done some shit.
Dude, should we bring that up or no? Like, is that...
That's up to you. I think we should, but that's completely up to you. That's a personal story.
Okay, yeah, okay, so
Okay.
I'll tell them shit, I don't care. My senior year of high school,
Now with you talking, I can fucking pay attention to this.
yeah, I'll tell another story. My senior year of high school was a very eventful year. I only was taking 5 classes, so I didn't have a full class load, and like 3 of those were like working out.
And you drove, right? So you could leave when you were done.
Yeah, I've been driving since I was like 6. I got my license as soon as I could.
I didn't drive in senior year because I didn't have a license.
Yeah,
so I had to
'cause
study
you're
hall.
whack.
Whenever I didn't have a class, I had to study hall.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Anyway, so my senior year, like I got wild a lot. I don't really know why I did, but like I was always at like buddies' house. Like New Year's Eve, I got super wild.
I'm sure a lot of people do that, but the real story is like it wasn't even your fault for real.
No,
but
yeah,
still.
yeah. Anyway,
don't
so,
say any names, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was at I had just gotten out of class and it was like 12 o'clock, so I had plenty of time or whatever. I was just hanging out, and one of my buddies was like, "Hey, dude, like, you wanna go smoke?" And I'd smoked a bunch before that. Not a bunch. I wasn't like an avid, smoker, but like I smoked,
Occasionally.
yeah, occasionally.
Enough
on
that it
occasion,
doesn't
yeah.
bother you.
Yeah. So anyway, so I was like, all right, cool.
Oh, that's a good one.
So anyways, he came over to my house because I was still living with my parents because I was senior year or whatever, and we were hanging out there, and he was like at my house. He was like, "Do you want to go smoke?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah." I've always worked throughout high school or whatever. He wasn't. He didn't work. So he was like, "You got any money?" I was like, "Are you serious right now? You gonna bring it up to me and then ask me if I can pay for it?" I was like, "You're wild." Anyways, so yeah,
we paid for it.
Yeah, I did. We ended up scrounging up $15 in quarters.
Oh, I didn't know that.
For a gram.
Dude, fuck that.
Yeah. So and we put it in a Ziploc bag. And it was like 10 pounds of like quarters. Anyway, so he was like, "All right, I'll bring it back."
Yeah.
So we took it to his sister, and he came back. He was like, "All right, cool, I got it."
I'm gonna go to the next row and get the key later. I don't feel like wasting any more time. I'm gonna do it off screen.
You good. So he came back with the G, and we ended up taking Jeebs. So gravity bongs. I don't know who the viewers are or whatever.
Yeah,
but
jibs, GGs.
yeah, whatever.
Everybody calls it different things.
So anyways, he was like, "All right, cool." So I'd taken a Jeeb like once in my life by that time. So I was like,
and you hate them.
yeah, I hate even today, even like just. Anyways, I'll tell you the story and then we can talk about it further on.
Yeah, sorry.
So I ended up taking 2 Jeebs, and they were like thick, like milk. Like it was like
fucking butter.
Yeah,
at some point,
strong.
It's fucking butter.
strong Jeep. Okay. And I was like, all right, cool. I was feeling it. I was like, oh man, this is dope. Anyways, I got the spins. I remember this is the first thing that happened to me. I got the spins. And have you ever gotten the spins when you were high?
No.
Okay, so I got the spins.
I don't think weed does that.
Why?
But you'll find out it wasn't weed.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so I got the spins, and I was like, "This isn't right." Like I was like, "This is no good."
Okay.
I was playing Fortnite, and my dog jumped on me. So I looked at him real fast, and I couldn't see anything. I was like, "Where's the world?" You know what I'm saying? And I was real high. I was like, "I've smoked before this, and this is not what needs to be happening right now." So I got very paranoid, very worried, like super fast. So I'll tell y'all the story and then I'll tell y'all what it is afterwards because it's kind of geeks. So I was like, all right, this is so wild. So I got up, I stood up, and I still had the spins. I couldn't see anything, and I couldn't find my glasses because like last episode I said that I'm legally blind. I cannot see anything. Like I'm like Velma, like in that episode of Scooby-Doo.
In all of the episodes.
Where are my glasses? Yeah, that was me. But I'm a dude, and yeah, I couldn't find my glasses. The dog was jumping on me. I couldn't see anything because
your dog's super hyper. So
yeah, I couldn't see anything, and my buddy was like sitting behind me. He was like, "Dude." I couldn't see anything, but I could hear him in one ear. I was like, dude. I was like, no way. So I was like, dude. I was like, I'm not high on weed right now. This is not.
This is still gonna be a shitty episode content wise, but at least the fucking story.
Dude, I was like, this is no good, man, at all. He was like, dude, it's really bad. He didn't like. All right, I still can't tell you. Anyway, so I got up and I couldn't see anything. I was freaking out, super paranoid. I went downstairs because so for some reason I was hallucinating, very, very bad. Okay, very, very bad. And in my mind, the spins gave me this kind of thing, like I was in like a time travel kind of thing. Okay. So I got up and I couldn't see. When I lived with my parents, I was on a second floor. So I walked down the stairs and I tripped down the stairs and like fell and like hit my head. I didn't feel it though.
Hopefully I can get this one level done.
I didn't feel it, so I stood up, whatever, and I walked out to my front door because I thought I was from the future, like in the past. So I thought I went back in time, and my whole mission in my head was to keep myself from smoking whatever I just smoked. Okay, so I was like, okay, this is real bad. So I got down to my front door, and I went to go reach out my hand to open the door, and my hand disappeared.
Like it disintegrated.
It like fell apart in the air, like
Ash almost.
Yeah,
it looked like fucking Thanos. It snapped
Thanos.
Your arm.
Yeah. Like Thanos zapped that motherfucker. So
let me fucking.
I was like,
fast.
I watched my hand disappear, and I didn't think anything. I remember not thinking anything of it. I was like, whoa, and then I like opened it. I opened the door with my other hand, and I opened the door, and I didn't have any clothes on. I was wearing It was February. It was very, very cold.
I knew you had no shoes on, but
I had no shoes on, no shirt on, and I was wearing shorts.
Oh goodness.
And I was from the future. You know what I'm saying? So when I walked outside, I live in like a suburb area, and I remember like not seeing anyone. I was like, this is strange. So I started yelling at the top of my lungs.
I've not heard like half of this.
No, because it was at school, and I was like, I don't want everybody to know like exactly what happened. So yeah, I was like, this is so crazy. I was running down the road barefoot, yelling at the top of my lungs because I thought I was a time traveler. Okay. I remember not seeing anyone. I was like, help, can anybody help me? And I was like running down the road barefoot, half naked. It was a terrible sight. And I remember this truck running by me, like not running, but a truck came by me real fast.
Wasn't it like an old dude?
It was an old dude, and he stopped right next to me, and I looked at him, and I stared at him, and I thought he was my grandfather, okay? I was like, okay. Granddad? I literally said granddad, okay? And this dude was like...
Doug was like, what the fuck?
No, this dude was like, are you okay, son? I was like, you're not my dad. And he was like, I'm not. He's like, are you okay? I was like, no, sir, I'm not. I said, I'm trying to find myself. That's what I said to this man.
Dude, you were fucking gone.
No, check me out. Okay, so I was like, I'm trying to find myself. He was like, do you need to go to the hospital? I was like, I don't know anything anymore. That's what I said to this guy. Because I remember it vividly. Everything that happened, I remember vividly. And it's really weird because I have a terrible memory because I've had a lot of concussions and everything from football and everything.
Yeah, football fucked you up.
So it's strange that I remembered all this. So he was like, all right, I'll take you up the road. So I got in the truck with this strange man high off my ass. I could have been, anything. Anything could have happened to that situation.
You could have got big rape.
Yeah. Anyways, the dude ended up taking me to not the hospital. He took me to the rescue squad. The rescue squad building.
Doesn't your fucking aunt live there? Or
yes.
Essentially live
Anyways,
there.
She works there. My aunt works there.
And they work like fucking 25-hour shifts or some
yeah.
shit.
So yeah, it's overnight, you know what I'm saying? That's what they do. They ended up knowing my aunt, so they called her. They were like checking me out or whatever. My aunt came into the door, and I was like touching their face. Like touching their face because I didn't know if they were real or not. It was a terrible, terrible situation. I was like, are you guys real? I was like, I don't know where I am right now. And they were like, Justin, what did you do? I was like, I smoked something and I don't really know what it was. I was like, I can't see anything. I was like out. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like the most terrifying experience of my life.
Is this like the fucking...
So anyways, my aunts called my mom, obviously. My mom was at work, so she dipped out of work.
Oh, your mom's like super Christian too.
My mom is like super like she was like I
And
grew up in a
protective,
very
like,
strict
and like super
yeah.
protective and like worries. Like she's like kind of a hypochondriac.
Yeah. So, yeah, my mom came, like, crying, whatever. She's like, you need to go to the hospital. So I went to the hospital. I ended up going to the hospital, and I remember in the hospital bed with the doctor talking to me, I was trying to grab fireflies out of the air. I remember, like, 8 hours later. Like, I was like, I ended up being high for 10 hours. The doctors checked me, and they didn't get anything. My mom was, like, running extra tests for synthetics. It ended up being spice. So I smoked 2 milky jeebs of spice. Okay, so somebody messed up the girl or whatever the girl that sold it to us. Somebody was trying to mess her up, and we got messed up instead. And I ended up being like high for 10 hours. It was a terrible situation.
I've never had spice, and I don't ever plan on it.
No, I wouldn't.
But
I wouldn't
like,
wish
when I
that
was,
upon
like,
anybody, dude.
when
That
I
was
was-
an awful experience.
Like the first time I ever smoked weed, which I really only fuck with weed. That's like the only thing that I enjoy, drug wise, and fucking like the first time I ever smoked it, which was some of my friends, and one of my friends has an older brother who was in the military or like wanted to be in the military, whatever it was. And this was back in the time when the military had like a huge spice epidemic because spice wouldn't show up on the test.
Yeah, they just recently, like in the past couple of years, they started paneling for spice.
Yeah, but so like for a while in the military, you could get away with smoking spice. So people that like really enjoyed weed just smoked spice instead.
Like micro doses, though. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
in the like.
So I had like my buddy's fucking like I don't know, probably 5-6 years older than me, older brother. Like he offered to buy me spice and then or to sell me spice or just, like let me smoke it, whatever it was, and then like very quickly retracted the offer. It was like, never mind, like you're too young, like I'm not gonna let you do this. And I'm glad that you didn't, because I would have been pretty upset to smoke spice if that's what it fucking does to you.
Dude, and it's synthetic, so it's like made, and it's so like volatile, like it's different for every other person. My aunt said when she came back to my house, she said she saw my buddy driving down the road 5 miles an hour in like a 55.
Goodness.
Like white knuckling it.
Okay, I have like 4 things left. I'm just gonna grab this shit off screen, and I'm gonna grab the key while I'm at it. Like,
So yeah, sorry about that story time.
That's a good story time.
Yeah, that was
sorry about the
wild.
fucking terrible playing that's happening, but it was a good story time. And next time, episode 5 on Level 1 Gaming, we'll just continue on the next world, and I won't show you the end of this one.